Thank you, Cormac. What I'd like to do, because I know it's still relatively speaking early in the morning, is just give you a quick blast on the harmonica. I normally wear a cowboy hat when I do that, but I didn't bring the horse this time, so I left that at home. Anyway, yes, thank you, Cormac. I echo much of what you've said about, why we're here. I'm already very pleased to be here because I woke up not dead again this morning. And certainly the older you get, every day that happens is a bonus. And then every day that happens, you'll go somewhere, you'll be with people, you'll try and have a bit of fun, you'll try and learn something new, and hopefully you'll try and make a difference. And in thinking about where we are with, all of that, I'm lucky to have been here and there the last few weeks. I'm not going to go through the list of places because it will sound like basically a terrible carbon footprint. So I won't do that. But what I will say is that the thing that struck me most about the places I've been and the people I've been with is they're people looking for solutions, not looking for problems. And I think one of the realities in terms of where we are with the media in particular is they look for problems. So what do we read about mostly? What do we see mostly on the television? What appears mostly in social media are problems, echoes and echoes of problems all the time. Whereas when you come to an event like this, you're looking and talking about solutions. So just for example, can you put your hand up if you're a member of a startup, either in it, investing in it, or whatever? Okay, because I think Cormac told me there are 300, 400 startups here, which is phenomenal. So you're all people, they're all people looking for solutions, which is great. And when it comes to here in the UK, what solutions have we got? Well, we've got a lot more than I think people give us credit for, a huge amount for. I'm not going to mention politics, otherwise I'm a middle-aged man, I'll just go into a rant. But what I would say is when you think about what we have in this country, we have an amazing chemical industry. What's a battery? An electrochemical device. So in truth, some of the aspects of what we could and should have in terms of the battery industry, both in terms of actually raw materials, as well as just that ability, for example, that's with the anode, with graphite, synthetic graphite. We're one of the centers of the world's production of that particular commodity. There are things that we can do and should do. But what I wanted to say most of all, before I introduce my first guest, our first speaker, I have 3 or 4 after that, so please stay with me. But by the same time, there's so much to see, so come and go as you please. But the late, great Steve Jobs was famous for lots of things. Infamous for a few other things as well, of course, but the stay young, stay foolish thing resonates with me in particular because as I get older, like I've mentioned a few times, that's an important thing to try and do, stay young at heart. So I just want to recount this to you because I think it really is relevant to why we're here today, what hopefully you'll see today and tomorrow. Your time is limited, so don't waste it living someone else's life. Don't be trapped by dogma, which is living the results of other people's thinking. And I'm thinking particularly social media there and some of the things you read that are just tirelessly negative. Don't let the noise of other opinions drown out your inner voice. And most important, have the courage to follow your heart and intuition. And I would say of my own personal journey, I worked for many years for Audi. I'd worked in the traditional auto industry, if you want to put it like that, for a while. But then age 40, I went and worked for a startup. And oh my God, between 40 years of age and 64 now, I've had some nightmares. I've been in things that have failed. I've been part of the failure. It was my fault. But what I would say to any and everybody here is take risks. Go and enjoy the thrill of the chase, if you like. And as long as it doesn't kill you, it will make you better. You will learn, you will grow, you will reflect on it, and certainly as you get older, look back on things and say, I'm glad I tried that. Yes, it was a disaster. Yes, my wife gave me grief forever and a day afterwards, but that's okay. I've survived and I'm the better for it. So that's my kind of concluding message, if you like. Be bold, be brave, stay young at heart, and occasionally be foolish. or often be foolish if you fancy it. Right, so first speaker of the day. Thank you. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. Thank you.